everyone, thank you for joining me today. This is Drawn Dreams, and today we will be unboxing this sketchbox. Now, this is going to be for January 2026. If you are new here, consider leaving a like and maybe subscribing if you feel inclined to do so. We are just a small community of artists that love art for the art of it. No pressure, no influencers, no ads. This is just something I wanted to do for fun. Okay, so we have the floral watercolor premium box, and just like last time, it's got instructions if you want to. That's cute. No, nothing fancy. But what's doing is total. I actually really like this book, and I use this book a lot. I don't remember where I got it, but it was probably Barnes and Noble. I don't remember. But anyway, I like it. It's very cute. It has it's got a feel, you know. But because it is January, and well, let's see here. Do some marigold, and maybe a hydrangea. And, I'll figure it out. Just start off there. We want the new year to be filled with creativity. Actually, let's go ahead and take this off. Look, the washi tape is actually behaving today. I'm filming in the morning, which is why it's got a little bit of a calmer mood. Also, it snowed recently, and it just has that very quiet, foggy, relaxing feel to it. So it's going to be very, very cozy today. Actually, speaking of cozy, I do like to remember the mountains. Maybe I'll change it up a little bit. Flower in the mountains, perhaps. Oh, that's too deep. That's fine. Try not to bore you too much. Alright, here we've got Nook, Heart, Hardimuth, Twisting, Freesun, Dock, and Thousand. Marigold is the flower of creativity. Have this be the center. Okay, so right now I'm just doing it very rough. Doing kind of just little circles right there. These circles are going to have these little stems coming out of them and into like that. Towards the center is what I was trying to say. And you guys, I feel like I'm going blind. I'm kidding. I'm not, but I am. Something that I actually miss about watercolors is the papers usually are very rough. Okay, so I said I was going to keep the mountains in mind, so let me think here. Nope, there's no space. It's too little, so forget the mountains. This flower. Right, it's important to stay hydrated. And if we're doing watercolors, we need water.
Honestly though, I don't even need to wet the paper first because these are very juicy. Yeah. These are actually so good. You can use them without needing to get the paper wet first. These I used these so much on already wet paper that it absorbed more water. I don't know. What I do know is that this paper is very absorbent. Look at it. It's funny because when I was younger, I used to hate it when I asked someone a question and they told me, look it up. Like, I can look it up, but I asked you because I trust you. If you don't know, just tell me you don't know and I'll go look it up. Asking you was supposed to save me the trip of looking it up. I remember someone found out that phrase irritated me, and she started using it as much as possible around me. And I remember thinking to myself, like, if I don't react to her, she's not going to believe me, and she's just going to do this forever. So I'm like, I'm going to show her a reaction just so she'll stop. It works. So I think I like this method better, where I'll do the shadow first, and then I'll go in and add some water to confirm it, and then go in with the lighter shade. But I don't know, I mean, it's a nice paintbrush, but it definitely does not hold a lot of water. I mean, like a draw. Which is fine. I think this is more precise water brush, which is definitely going to have its use. I'm debating whether or not to go get one of my own brushes. I don't know. Let's see how frustrated I get. How fed up I get. I find it funny because I used to work with little kids, and so that people used to tell me all the time, like, oh my gosh, you must be so patient. Like, you're so patient. I'm really not. I'm very impatient, actually. The thing is, the children and I have a mutual understanding. We have a common goal, or I make sure that we have a common goal, that we're on the same team. That's how I got them to listen. I was not very patient at all, and the children knew it. But they were all very good because they always wanted to make me happy. Again, because we were always on the same team. Yeah. Anyway. ¿Qué pasó? It's okay. We all make mistakes. What matters is what you do to fix the mistakes. And that, my friend, is something that you can use for more than just art. I'm talking real life. I mean, I guess it depends on the project and what part of the project you're on. But, I mean, wet on wet is fine. Wet on dry is fine. Heck, even depending on the project, even dry on dry is fine. But I would use that sparingly. Because it's very wasteful. It wastes a lot of paint, for sure. I'll usually use my lightest color to go in and fill all the way those spots that I marked first. And then you can always go back and darken it. You can't always go back and make things lighter, unfortunately. Honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing right here. Other than, I don't know. But it goes a little like this. A little bit on the spot, but yeah, it's fine. It's okay. it lets you express yourself. Don't do art because you feel like you have to. Unless it's your job and you're getting paid to do that, but like that's different. But I'm like, and even then, I'm like, sure, you should get paid for what you do, but I hate the idea of having someone else dictate what I create, which is why I am not a professional artist. You see me do this, and honestly, it's just for the joy of it. It makes me happy and helps me relax. It brings an extra layer of meaning to my life. Would I be sad if I never got to paint again? Yes, very sad. But it wouldn't break me, because if I learned anything is that you can make art out of anything. Oh no! Oh no! No! You see this? You see this? Every little accidents. Makes me want to cry. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And you know what? Art reminds you to flow. Especially watercolor. Reminds you to flow. And, as always, I like to do a little bit of a gradient. But I don't like it to touch all the way. My wish for this year is for everyone to find their spark of creativity. Yes, it's a good wish. Alright. Now, let it sit for a little bit and dry. And I changed my mind. Because I can. Gosh darn it, I can change my mind whenever I want. Cause Mama said I could. And I was like, language, but the enemy shall not speak of that which we must not speak of. Okay. Add light. This area. Like this. Oh no, man. Sometimes it's all about experimentation. But if you don't stop scaring me. Anyways, well, that dries. And it's like, it feels very uneven, so leave! Okay, so while that dries, let's take a look at these Japanese traditional colors. Whoa! What is this? What's the plastic hair? Plastic hair. Oh no, I messed up again. Yeah, I'll use this one for that one. Yeah, in mine. Look at this. Look at this! Look at it! Okay. The fact that they sent me a Copic multiliner makes me super duper happy because you know me, I like my Copics. And this is going to be a 0.3 size. Alright, so now that we have that done, I was debating whether or not to add in some of my own materials into this. I would really love to be able to go in with some white and some gold, because I feel like this would just give it that extra little oomph that it's missing. However, I think that what I'm going to do is add it anyway. We're adding it anyway. Alright, let's do this. So first things first. I'm going to be using the white watercolor that they sent me last month. This one. Titanium white. I already have some right here. And I don't want to waste this space right here. As always, I know it feels like white's not really doing anything right there. But you can tell the difference though when you add the white versus when you don't. Just a couple of extra little details. I actually feel like I did this wrong. Wait. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and go Wow, Yoshi. And also, thanks to last month's box, I have a pen version to give it that gold touch.